For over a decade, Mike Wolfe has been the charismatic face of American pickers, known for turning rust into gold and finding value where others see only junk. But as he turns 61, Wolfe has just made a revelation that stunned fans and confirmed a rumor that's been circulating behind the scenes for years in a heartfelt sit-down interview filmed in his LeClaire, Iowa home surrounded by vintage motorcycles and road-worn antiques. Wolfe finally spoke the words fans had speculated about. "Yes, I've been planning to walk away." For years, whispers hinted that Wolfe had grown weary of the road, the cameras, and the pressure to constantly find the next big thing. There were even rumors that he was quietly selling off parts of his private collection, or preparing to move out of the spotlight entirely. Most fans dismissed these as just gossip. After all, Wolfe always seemed tireless on screen, his energy as electric as ever. But behind the scenes, a different story was unfolding. Wolfe revealed that the idea of retirement, or rather reinvention, has been on his mind since turning 60. "It's not about quitting," he explained, "it's about evolving. I've spent my life chasing the past, and now I want to build something for the future." In what he described as his most personal project yet, Wolfe confirmed he's been working on a sprawling documentary series, independent of the History Channel, that explores forgotten American towns and the people trying to breathe new life into them. Titled Rust Belt Revival, the series blends storytelling, restoration, and small-town revival efforts into what he calls the next chapter of American picking. But that wasn't the only bombshell. Wolfe also acknowledged, for the first time, that the split between him and former co-star Frank Fritz was more emotional than professional. "Frank and I were brothers in this thing. What happened between us, well, it hurt more than I ever admitted, and I take responsibility for my part in that." With a pause, he added, "We've talked again. We're not where we were, but we're better." When asked if fans could expect to see Fritz return to any of his future projects, Wolfe didn't say no. "I'll just say this, never count out old friends." And then came the most surprising admission of all, the confirmation of a long-whispered rumor that Wolfe had quietly purchased an entire ghost town in the Midwest. "Yeah, I bought it," Wolfe said with a grin. 4 blocks of empty buildings, an abandoned train depot, a church with a bell still hanging, and 100 years of stories. "I plan to bring it back, piece by piece." He described the town as his ultimate pick, a living museum where history isn't just collected, but revived. The project is expected to open to the public in 2026 as part restoration, part immersive museum, part working community. As he heads into this new chapter, Wolfe's fans are left not with the image of a man slowing down, but one doubling down on his passions: history, storytelling, and building something that lasts. At 61, Mike Wolfe isn't just confirming the rumors, he's rewriting the next chapter himself.